Good evening, Speed Gaming fans, and welcome to Game 2 of the Speed Gaming Live 2023 quarterfinals matchup between Malchior and Shatty. I'm joined here in the commentary booth by Bogey, who I can now say after last night, I've officially beaten in fantasy football. What's up, Bogey?
It's official. You're annoying. I'm doing well tonight. Game 2, as you see on Malchior's screen, do or die. I'm sure we'll see on Shatty's screen. It'll simply just say Shatty, and should be a good race between these two. Last night was certainly close for a good chunk of the race. Shatty finding those silvers midway through the race, put him in a little bit of a go mode before Malchior could catch up. So we'll see what happens today. I expect another close one, and maybe we'll see a game 3. Who knows?
Yeah, I know. Talking to the guys after the match, it makes me wonder if Malchior will change up his overworld routing. It seems like that was what he kind of tags as maybe his larger mistake in last night's game, was just how he routed things.
Yeah, I think that's just rando being rando. I mean, for as often as you might have 1, 4, and 6 lumped together in the Southwest there, they could have just as easily been in the Northwest. So can't beat yourself up too much about it. And just have to be like a closer in baseball. Just forget what happened last night and just focus on what task lies ahead.
We're going to have all the sports metaphors. So grab your free dunks that everyone should have gotten today, since Bogey gave you a heads up that there was free dunks. And we're going to get into this game and have some fun.
Yeah, it should be starting momentarily.
Also, +1 to Bogey for correctly calling out Shatty's file names as just Shatty. All right, we have begun close to the south coast with a decently easy access to 3 of our Armos items, and we have Wizrobes!
So that's a good sign, at least for the runners. Early on, Wizrobes are fun for chat to watch as well, because they can just pluck you. There's level 9 right off the bat for these guys, so good find early for both of them.
Maybe we'll go down into the coast check first, see what items we have. And both guys seem to be going in the same direction. Yeah, Wizrobes and Dark Nuts. Oh my. What is our third? If we have lions and tigers and bears, oh my. It's Wizrobes and Dark Nuts, and what is our third?
We'll go Pole's voice.
Okay.
We'll see if we get any. Candle on the coast, 77. We got a book as well.
Be nice for some early maps, potentially.
Yeah, so Malchior had picked up his book at a level 2 yesterday. It gave him an early knowledge advantage, but Shatty countered with wand, silvers, about everything else he could. Red ring.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the balance shakes out tonight.
I think with Wizrobes in the overworld, these guys are probably hoping for a wand Armos, because that wand, of course, can be used on any and everything in those dungeons, minus Gomas and Digdoggers.
Yep, so we have level 7 for both runners. Looks like they won't be able to pop the door across from the entrance, so runners will both need bombs to be able to progress in this level 7.
All right, chat, place your guesses. Where is our wood sword going to be tonight? Just based on our start location, I want southwest corner.
I'm going to go, I would love to see a recorder Armos item and then just really throw the gamut at them.
So great.
So 27 is the mid-secret, not too bad. A little bit under its vanilla of 30.
And our lovely and amazing tracker, Camion Renakai, says, forgotten spot. Sorry, Camion. It doesn't quite work that way.
So we got a level 1 find here for Malchior.
Ooh, and the free bomb hole to the south, which is great.
Yeah, three dungeons very early for both of these guys. Obviously, Shatty has yet to find level 1, but I'm sure soon will. Shatty opts not to gamble.
And it looks like we have combat blocking as well as key doors, potential river block. So we'll come back here later and we have something we can do.
Shatty getting a nice boost up the stairs to level 1.
Meanwhile, Malchior's trying to get off the stairs. And these dark nuts are saying, no, you can't.
So Malchior nicely dodging
Wow.
some Wizrobe beams. And
Those Wizrobes had it out for him.
That's the fun that Wizrobes can bring to the overworld for us here early.
Yep, definitely makes screen scrolling very important. And unfortunately, Malchior does gamble and gets trolled.
Yeah, there's a... Ooh, he...
He's trolled again.
0 for 2. There was a plus 46, I think. Not too shabby.
If there's one nearer to start, it might be a nice gamble.
So both runners really just holding hands, not even high-fiving. They're just straight up holding hands through their travels here in the overworld. As we get our first look at the take any's.
I like having one at level 1 because sometimes that screen can just be so difficult to get into. Ooh, graveyard, easy access to a couple of open caves and another Armo spot.
Gotta look at mags here. Shatty doing the obligatory Shatty mags check. Disappointed that he can't get his mags at 3 hearts.
Although we should assumed mags.
Assumed mags.
White
It could be the
white sword item.
Yep, that is correct. Got meat at 56 here.
Cheap blue ring, too. Alright, we're going to get our Graveyard Armos check to see what it is. Will it be here? Will it be at Death Armos? And what will it be?
It's going to be at the Death Armos.
I want that screen, just because I'm evil, to be full of blue Wizrobes.
That would be fantastic.
Sorry in advance if that actually happens.
Sorry, not sorry. So 128 as the large. That's going to be a great thing for both runners. They're going to be able to get their candles on the coast.
Yep, that will be nice, especially with the smaller medium secret.
Yeah, I think the candle was 77, something like that.
Yep.
We got the red candle, so Death Armos doing its thing here, but the red candle means that our sword could now be candle blocked, which is
this is even better than the recorder because there are so many more burn bushes and recorder spots.
That is true. So Malchior realizing that now he needs to be prioritizing candle spots.
Yep. And of course, gets to save that money from buying a candle as well that we were just talking about.
That's true, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'd love to see some rupee pressure, but alas, not tonight so far. There's our wood sword.
It was under a burn bush. Let's go. So that death at Death Armos really did help Malchior out. That got him back over to the forest where that sword is.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised to see... Oh, Malchior finding level 6 here, just north of his wood sword. So we got 4 dungeons discovered so far. I would not be surprised to see Malchior kind of prioritize heading up to the northeast, back to level 1. Maybe if he can find a key shop. There were a couple key doors very early on, but maybe he'll pick up a key as well if he doesn't die.
Woo! The jukes! Alright, and he is heading back up that direction.
And Shatty will probably get his wood sword here if he keeps headed east.
And was that a 17 rupee small secret?
It was 17, yeah, so not too
pretty
shabby.
good.
So yeah, Malchior picking up a key. Might even consider save scumming here. There were 2 key doors. If you pick the wrong one, which we already know Malchior's gambling tonight is not on point, but could potentially pick the wrong door.
Starting early, Bogey. Well, maybe we'll pick up a key in the southern room first.
Yeah, perhaps. I'm just going off of the information.
Oh goodness, let's see.
Good hug here by Malchior just to make sure he doesn't take more damage than he needs to from that like. So yeah, here's the issue, right? So there's 1 key door here. There were definitely 2 north of the foyer in level 1. So we'll see if Malchior gets a key from these blue Lionels.
Or if we can just, de-lagify it by killing a few. Oh no! All right, so Shatty finds the bomb shop in the southwest corner and the arrow shop.
And the arrows, yeah. So probably I'll pick up a couple packs of bombs and maybe arrows. I think you have to pick up the arrows. I don't know that we've seen another arrow shop, but you got the money.
All right.
Might as well do it.
The question is, yep, going right. I know Malchior is always of the opinion of you should go towards the middle of these dungeons because of how they generate. I know he always says that, so I'm not surprised he went right. And of course, this dungeon, very nice. Everything can be killed with this red candle. Makes life a little easier.
So on Shatty's side, he did find the white sword item, which is a power bracelet this evening. So we got a ladder in level 1 here.
That is quite nice, especially with the location of level 1. We are close to that coast book, Bogey.
Yeah, that's going to be huge. Again, Malchior going to get his maps relatively early. I would even potentially, just given the fact that you haven't yet found the map, and silver arrows on the floor.
Nice.
A very nice find here early for Malchior. He's got to be excited. He's going to go get his book. I do not blame him in the slightest. Just go get those maps.
Chat's already asking for a reroll. Alright, yep, we'll check out the coast first, see what's along here. He sees those arrows said, I don't even need to mark you down anymore. I already have silvers. Alright, Shatty is still on the lookout for that sword. He needs to get east, back towards start.
Taking a Wizrobe death, which actually could be
a good thing
for Shatty. Yeah.
Yes.
Shatty doesn't know it. We know it, though.
Oh, no!
Oh, taking a death. That's gotta hurt.
That stinks. I mean, I think he just went a tiny bit too high for where the, I guess the dock section was. So, unfortunate death. Alright, Shatty is going to go up to the wood sword screen, burn it, and be happy.
Yeah, we might also see him prioritize going to dig out level 1, so he's not going to be too far behind. He did get some overworld exploration done, so it's not like he's been wasting time while Malchior dug out his ladder and silvers, so does have some information, finding his level 6 as well.
Yeah, the interesting thing will be, I mean, Malchior did have to buy that key to be able to get into one. Oh, no!
Oh,
and gets Wizrobed to the face again.
Yeah, definitely a tough screen. So this is, again, where we're having those Wizrobes on the overworld is fun for us, not so much fun for the runners.
And Bogey Rick is asking in chat, can we have a moment to interview our sideline reporter, Mrs. Malchior, on Malchior's reaction? Mrs. Mal, from the
Absolutely.
sideline. Was there any exclamations made when that second Wizrobe death happened? We'll see if she reports back live. But for now, back to our runners.
So Malchior finding level 8. I don't know where he had seen it. Shatty starts to dig level 6, finds a staircase.
Mrs. Malchior says, I've heard one loud scream so far, but with a 15-minute delay, I don't know what it was about, so we shall see.
So
Nice
Banana
key.
Yep. Another opportunity here to do that as well.
Shatty with a great Banana Key as well. We have double Banana Keys into a lot of bunnies.
Yeah, this room I would hold off on. Maybe find a bow first before you start taking that room on.
And a lovely Patra guarding bombs that Malchior does not need, but just needs to get past the Patra. Alright, looks like Malchior is trying to Banana Key this door as well. If the Stalfos will behave.
Yeah, this is well done
Very
by
nice.
Malchior.
Now Shatty is trying to beam down these Buzzy Beetle Pole's voices. That's a lot of stabs, 10 per each one.
Yeah, Malchior could have left the key there. There were red and blue bubbles that would hold the room. Nice manhandle kill there by Malchior. But he could have left that key there just sitting. Obviously could have always come back and grabbed it. As we see a Dig Dogger here in level 8. Not really blocking much.
Oh, and a trolley parentheses push block room that does not push, but does lose Malchior his sword.
So we see Shatty having another opportunity here to Kanana.
Oh,
has to push the block.
What a troll.
Yeah.
Oh, now the room that Malchior is in, it's so tempting because it's push block, but just like the room Shatty was in, it's going to take so many stabs.
Yet another opportunity here for Shatty to Kanana Key. So, interesting early how many Kanana Keys we're seeing. Not surprising at this level, but well done by Shatty.
Very nice. And more Dig Doggers in level 8. Oh, tried to candle boost past him, but he got trapped in the corner. R.I.P. Alright, so at that point now, Malchior says, I'm done with level 8. I've explored a bunch, as Shatty finds a compass in 6. So this will be interesting to see if we can get to that compass room. Also just, can we find any item anywhere? That would be also nice.
Yeah, I think Shatty making the play in 6 again like he did yesterday, hoping that he might find something like a magical key. So this is interesting here. Potential ladder block because he gets the map. So if there's a door to the right, which there is, this room does not drop, but Shatty needs to clear it. Good map check by Shatty. But he needs to clear this room to see if he has an opportunity to avoid
go right,
ladder
go down.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The truth is... Oh, we're bombing now north first. That is not your item room. He's seen quite a bit of this 6.
Yeah, it's not an overly large 6, but still at the same time, he has seen a lot of it.
And looks like he's going to clear this room for potential key. He already grabbed the floor heart in this level, so nice floor clear. And an easy, accessible star.
Yeah, so ladder not required to get the Triforce in level 6. Shatty just taking a look at the map, see what he hasn't cleared. Probably will go back in. I don't know, it's a tough play. You might leave it, yeah. As Malchior takes another death on the overworld. We'll see if Shatty will head back up to level 1.
Yeah, because he does have a key that he picked up in 6 that he would be able to go through, but no, he's going into 8 now. Or not. Or he is.
Keeping us on our toes. As Malchior finds level 5 near Vanilla 1. So I think we have not seen 2, 3, or 4, but we've seen the other 6 dungeons. The ladder required for level 5.
Yeah, very nice, easy Triforce. Will Malchior go back in? Let's see. He is not. Oh, no, he is. Gosh darn it. Like we said last night, the runners are making us liars.
Very indecisive. No, I think they're just weighing their options.
Nice map.
Another segmented level 5. Actually, you saying nice map brings up the fact that Malchior does not have the book yet, because that screen was so difficult to deal with.
Yeah, true.
So we'll see when he actually tries to route that in. Still, well, I was just about to say still at 3 hearts, but now he's got 4.
It's always great. Ooh! Now, luckily, this room is not going to mean anything except for maybe a key drop.
So this could be your item. This could be one of the sets of transports that's by default in level 5, or this could be the second transport because we are dealing with a segmented level 5.
See, this map makes me think of Vanilla 5, but like a little bit of the middle cut off and plopped away somewhere else.
Yeah, like a decapitated level 5.
Yeah!
I can see that.
And Kikolas in chat agrees with me, a mutilated 1Q5.
So this stair does push.
Alright, Shatty finds a Triforce and 8 in a blue Landmo room. There's Landmos everywhere in these dungeons now.
Another staircase here for Malchior. We'll see if this stair pushes. It does. He dodges the red bubbles nicely. It is our Coast Heart.
Wah, wah, wah. But at least you're seeing it early. It could help you get our white sword item, which is a power bracelet, which Malchior knows about. But not anything you want to see like last night where we had, you know, an early ring or potentially maybe an early wand would be great. But we do find Bogey level 4, one of the missing dungeons.
4. So level 4 on Candle Row. The other end of Candle Row, I think level 5 was on the east end of Candle Row.
It was. And Shatty's going to purchase a key now, up to 4 keys. Right,
so Shatty going to be really excited to eventually find his ladder and silvers in this dungeon.
Oh, for sure.
Not going to leave without either of those items.
Now, it'll be interesting to see this room to the right where Malchior died to the blue Lionels, if this will have maybe our Triforce drop.
I think he did clear that room. He couldn't get the there was a bomb drop on the floor.
Oh, was there in the
Yeah.
Lionel room?
He did clear the one to the right of this room that Shatty's in at the moment. I can't recall what was to the right of there, but
Malchior's collecting all the keys in this level 4. See, I didn't think he cleared this room. This is the room he died in, I thought.
it's a good timely clock here for Shatty.
It's the compass room. Okay. Now Shatty knows. Use that key and go to the right.
That is the one hint I agree with this this game. So yeah, I guess you're right. I swore Malchior had cleared the room. Maybe it didn't have a key.
Wait, hold up. Repeat what you just said, Bogey.
You didn't hear anything.
I think I heard Bogey say, "I'm right."
Nobody clipped that ever.
Clip it! Oh
Malchior
man,
taking
and
another
Lionel's.
This might have been the room that Malchior had cleared.
Yeah, this is the room he went
Possibly.
right to find his items.
So yeah, that
Yep,
that
because
would
this was our ladder room.
Yep.
That is a very blocky level 4 so far on Mal's side.
Yeah, Malchior taken uncharacteristically a large amount of deaths very early at the moment. I think those 2 or 3 deaths attempting to get the book kind of flustered him a little bit. So we have a staircase. Shatty finds his ladder, and we got the recorder in level 4.
Let's go! It's a tutor. You know what that means.
Let's hear it.
As to not blast anyone's eardrums out. So yes, that of course opens up 10 more overworld spots, which could be hiding things that we need. Also just makes for easier travel across the overworld. Also, thank you, Threech, for the clip of Bogey saying that just is right.
So Shatty down here with level 1. We'll see if he is successful in getting the book.
And these Lionels are just not behaving for Malchior. Anytime you get rooms that not only have something that shoots at you, but then statues that also shoot at you, it's not a fun time.
Yeah, when you have enemies that fire beams and then you have those beamos right in the middle, it's just, especially on like 5 hearts here, like Malchior has, very annoying. All right, we'll see if Shatty is able to get in here, gets his book, and gets the block clip or the ladder clip as well. Well done by Shatty.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was he hesitated a little bit to be able to kind of suss out the patterns of those wizrobes before diving in. All right, level 4 finished for Malchior. Gonna keep exploring, finding things. We find 7 on Shatty's side. Look at the map. It's not terrible for being level 7. We have seen some really funky shapes in this tournament for some of these levels. Some very, very linear of our larger levels at times.
Yeah, I agree with Chad. Kind of Cyclops-ish. Waffle fry is a good one also.
Oh man, now I really want some waffle fries. Who am I blaming for this? Freedom Fighter, this is your fault.
Freedom fries.
Alright, sadly that Patra yielded no push block. Womp womp.
Easy Triforce, though, here for Shatty, so we'll pick up the Triforce. And we'll see if he goes back in.
I'm guessing probably not. Want to find some other levels first.
Yeah, so 2 and 3 outstanding. Malchior has 4 and 5, which we know is in Candle Row. Shatty has the Triforce at a 1, 6, 7, and 8.
Yep, so it'll be interesting to see, which level our bow resides in. Also, where are our other levels? Hey, there's our first take any.
So Shatty up to 5 hearts. Malchior up to 6 as he takes a Wizrobe Beam to the face. And if he doesn't have knowledge of his power bracelet, he will find it probably not too far from now. I want to say it was one of these candle spots up down here in the southwest.
And Shatty's heading up back towards maybe Death Mountain Dive.
Yep, so Shatty going to get his 6 heart as Malchior picks up his power bracelet. So Malchior has all the overworld checks possible except the raft spots. Shatty going to probably grab that power bracelet as well.
Yep, nice to have that before you start doing some more exploration. Oh, and Malchior is going for the world wrap to get the book saying, "Suck it, Wizrobes. You shall not have my death on your hands for a third time. The book is mine."
Third time's the charm for Malchior.
Yes, heads up play to do that.
So we'll start seeing some recorder checks here from Malchior as he starts hitting some of these screens where a recorder is possible. Probably get a vanilla level 2 check at the lake.
And luckily the screen south of that is very friendly, because this is also one of those choke points, which would just be terrible.
Yeah, so I'd say things are pretty even at the moment. I know obviously Shatty has the Triforce lead, but outside of level 6's Triforce, which was like, down in the south of that level 6, Shatty did spend a decent amount of time trying to dig out the item there. The Triforce in 7 and 8 weren't too bad. Certainly the Triforce in 7, I think, was, 2-3 rooms north here, so...
Yep. And it looks like Shatty is well on his way to finding level 4 on the next screen. The next screen. Alright, and Malchior is over here in level 7 doing the same play. Kill this Patra, saying, "Is this a push block? Please be something good." And meanwhile, we do have a key disparity as well. Malchior has 7 keys. Shatty only has 2.
So I think Malchior had picked up a bunch of his keys here in level 4, so we'll see if Shatty comes out of level 4 with net positive keys. There's 1 for him already. Malchior gonna get the news that the Patra is just a red herring, but we'll be happy to take his Triforce at a level 7.
Let's see. Will he dive back in? I'm gonna also guess no.
So he does have the recorder, so I understand the play of just playing the game as it's dealt to you. You want to find levels 2 and 3.
The chat is asking, no quality of life items yet. I guess you could consider the book and the red candle somewhat quality of life, but as far as rings or wands or keys, nada.
So Malchior going back into level 1. Gonna try to clear. Well, actually, he doesn't. He doesn't know that the Triforce is in that bottom segment of level 1. So,
that's right, because he has no compass from the room he died in. That's unfortunate, because that will probably lead to him clearing more of that upper level first. At least my guess.
Yeah, I don't know how far he got into the level to get the ladder, and ladder was like this next room, and then I think Silver Arrows was the room after. So 8 rooms could potentially troll him. We'll see how difficult they are. Shatty gets his Triforce out of level 4. He has his recorder. He is done. Probably will find level 5 in a minute.
The next screen.
That's right.
Alright, Malchior is using that ladder to avoid the red bubbles.
So yeah, Shatty only picked up an additional key in level 4, so didn't come out too far ahead in the keys.
Uh-oh, Malchior gets bubbled, but said that red candle can take care of pretty much anything in this dungeon.
Yeah, pretty much everything in this flag set is beneficial to pick up. Even the boomerangs, even though many would argue that they are generally trash. But when you are in a room with a dig dogger, a triple-headed dig dogger, even having that boomerang is very helpful to stun them and take them out with a wood sword. Yeah, so Malchior just getting completely trolled here by this level 1. If I were to guess, I'd say Shatty probably saved at least 2, if not 3 or 4 minutes here over Malchior by the time Malchior gets the news that nothing he's looking for is up here.
Yeah, very unfortunate. And Shatty's going to find the news that he's going to have to clear that Pulse Voice room. He's kind of nods his head a bit, says, "Yep, okay, game." And the nice thing is for Malchior, even with using some of these keys to get through level 1, he is able to gather some keys and not waste a ton.
Yeah, and he's gonna probably go down here, or he could up A. This is his last room, so he'll probably up A to save the key.
Of course, it's the reverse C room. He dances around in the middle there. There's a large discussion on the Discord earlier today about rooms dropping and probabilities based on things, so Reverse C was one of those rooms being discussed.
Yeah, Reverse C often will drop in level 3, because in vanilla, the Reverse C is only drops in level 3, but it doesn't drop too often, but it can drop.
Alright, Malchior's gonna get back to the room he died in earlier, and he will probably have some looks at the camera for when he gets the compass, saying, "I couldn't have gotten this earlier." Oh no, he just skips it.
Skips it, so probably will
That
check
works
this other
too.
room. Again, I have an opportunity to agree with the old man that Rosanna is better than Africa. Shatty gonna buy our first bomb upgrade, gives him a +4.
Not bad, a little
too bad.
pricey, but when you already have your arrows, why not? Why not spend the money on it? Although we're not going to get up to last night's levels of Malchior ending the seed with 22 bombs.
Yeah, that might be a SGL record for most bombs acquired in a bracket seed.
Oh, apparently Fury also had 22 last night. So we have a tie then. Shatty grabs that compass, and Malchior is over here by the waterfall. We'll likely get our ladder checks here to see if there's anything good here. We're still missing level 2 and level 3.
Yep, neither runner has made it up to Death Mountain. Not in any significant way, at least. So where Malchior was losing some time in level 1 to Shatty, I think Shatty is losing some time in level 5 to Malchior. I seem to recall Malchior having less issue finding his Coast Heart here in level 5.
Yeah, I think he bombed out of the staircase room, and that got him up to the room, or not up to, but the room below this, I believe, is where the Coast Heart was.
Shatty not a fan of that bomb wall.
Also laughing about it. I wish I could read lips. It's funny to see, and that's one of the cool things with SGL is, more people having their cams on, is just seeing the reactions of the runners when we see things happening. It's great.
Yeah, so this is the Coast Heart room, because I remember Malchior dodging those red bubbles nicely, and Shatty does the same, gets his heart for his troubles. We'll up A, go back to that room where he knows the Triforce is, and he'll be on his way here shortly.
Ooh, we're gonna get some power bracelet checks now. And the first one is squat.
So Shatty is up by 2 Triforce at the moment, 40 minutes in. Item-wise, these guys are neck and neck. I'd say, oh, Shatty finding level 2.
Nice, the recorder spot near Vanilla Start. Now the question is, will it have anything good in there?
So last night it had our book. Obviously, it's not going to have our book tonight.
Nice bomb usage on these buyers.
I agree with Crystal Cap in chat. Level 2 looks like an AT-AT from Star Wars.
Also, we have simultaneous level 2s. Malchior has also found level 2.
Baby Elephant also good.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll see what level 2 has in store for us here. But I'd say, ooh, Malchior taking a death on his side. Not happy about that death.
I wonder if that is the yelling we heard about from sideline reporter Mrs. Malchior. And let's see, that is a bomb plus.
That is our white sword. So that is our item here in level 2. So Shatty just looking for his Triforce.
Uh-oh. Hopefully it's not under that Patra.
Yeah, Shatty will check the other rooms here. The other thing to keep in mind, Malchior has 0 bombs. Shatty has 14.
Yeah, so I know Malchior will be very happy to find that white sword bomb upgrade here.
Let's see if he can get to it. I don't know if it's bomb blocked in any way. Possibly.
Alright, is it in this one-off? Nope, just some blue bubbles.
So yeah, with Shatty having the Triforce in 6 and 8, all of they have outside of
Oh, here it
2,
is. Malchior found it.
Yep. I'd say Shatty's maybe like 5 minutes ahead at the moment, just in terms of grabbing the Triforces out of 6 and 8 that Malchior doesn't have. But not a very significant lead at the moment. And in fact, Shatty gonna get his Triforce here. He'll be done in level 2 a little bit before Malchior.
So it was this room to the right that had the white sword bomb upgrade. Oh no, Malchior's gonna be careful.
Yeah, you could tell he's a little bit flustered. Uses his potion.
Yeah, he's I think unhappy at having to use that. But at least the good thing is, right now, we have plenty of cash. So if we need to buy another one, shouldn't be too big a deal. Grab ourselves some nice RC Cola.
Shatty gonna grab the letter. And yeah, if they don't grab a RC potion, then they could always grab a cherry RC.
Wait, is that a thing?
I want to say that I've had it once, but I might just be completely making it up, in which case RC should absolutely make a cherry RC, because it would be delicious.
Alright. So I think Malchior gained a tiny bit of time in this level too, just from going a different direction.
Yeah, he finds the white sword item, or the white sword itself, rather, the bomb upgrade, so it gets +2, bringing him up to 10 bombs. And chat also confirming that they believe they've had cherry RC.
Alright, now the question, Bogey, is where's level 3? That is all that Shatty is missing. But then the question is, if the bow isn't in 3, where do we go next?
I think you gotta make the Death Mountain play.
I don't know, have we seen the desert for quarter spots? Or I guess the one that Malchior is going to right now, this push block we have seen. Nothing at this one.
I'm kind of hoping for a raft level 3, not gonna lie.
Oh, that'd be so great. Please, game. Please, do it. Digging through level, I don't know, level 6, let's say. Or level 7. Because level 7 was the super early Triforce.
Yeah, 6, 7. We have neither item in level 8. But that would be fun.
Oh, so much.
It would give us an opportunity to spend some more time here this evening with everybody.
Alright, chat, throw your guesses out. Where is level 3 going to be? Oh, it could be at the bogey arrow. We have not seen our bogey arrow yet tonight.
Yeah, we'll see if it delivers. Malchior headed up that direction. He is very close again to... Oh! No, I thought I saw the jump. He's at
You're
one heart.
Jumping the gun a little bit there, Bogey. Oh!
That's right. Nice dad joke.
Wow, we have 46 for our RC and 49 for our Coke tonight. What a deal on Coke. How is it cheaper than RC? That does not make sense.
Coke's profit margins will be declining here in Hyrule.
Also, chat is now commenting about Uncrustables, and I am hungry.
Shatty getting a little bit trolled here on his ladder checks.
Now, Malchior is going to take his blue potion up here in Death Mountain to avoid death, as the name was. Just obviously you want to save that time, and you can always buy another.
Yeah, and I mean it's the right play. He'll just grab a potion here.
Perfect timing.
Very good timing. And Shatty has to watch out. He's down to 1 heart.
All right, East Death Mountain had Squat.
I'm gonna go 2Q9. As much as I want there to be a raft blocked level 3, I'm gonna go 2Q9.
I'm gonna hold out hope for the raft.
I like it. So I think Shatty's done about as many of these checks as he could. So let's see, I'm just looking to see where the take any's are to see if he'll... maybe we'll get a couple more recorder checks. I don't know that he did the desert spots yet.
He is not. All right, let's see. Malchior finds his 10th heart. We are tied up in the heart game. We are tied up in the item game. We're just not tied up in the Triforce game.
Yeah, and if our required items, so obviously bow outstanding, maybe you need a raft, not sure. You know, these runners are going to have to go back to some of these dungeons. Shatty's hoping bow's in level 3, because then he's just done. Malchior hoping for something different.
All right, Bogey, you're about to get your check to see if your prediction is correct.
I hope it's not.
It's not.
Right, the dream is alive.
Now, I think, have we only, between the two runners, is it just these last 3 Death Mountain checks we haven't seen besides Raft?
It's very possible. Still no.
Oh,
actually, that would be a good advantage. I don't know if there are spots that Malchior hasn't checked, but he's running out of them. Absolutely. So he'll know pretty quickly if he has to jump back into the, his 6 or his 8.
Don't be here, don't be here, 7. Don't be here, don't be here. No, it's here! Gosh darn it. The raft dream is dead.
Well, Shatty, not too far away. So the question now for these runners is, where is the bow? I would say if bow is in level 3, that is not good for Malchior. So if you're on Team Malchior, you want the bow to be in 6, 7, or 8. If you're Team Shatty, and bow's in 3, and Shatty probably has a good 5 minutes, I would say.
So, Bogey, let's say that bow is not here. Which dungeon would you dig first if you were Shatty or Malchior? They both have the same information.
Yeah, so I think for both of them, I would probably go to level 8, just because there's 2 stair items in level 8. It is a little bit larger, but again, gives you the best odds. For Malchior, it's definitely level 8, just because you have to get that Triforce anyways. Angel raising a good point in chat that Shatty's dug a lot of level 6, so that would potentially be a very quick check for Shatty.
Also, there's no bomb wall to the left there, so that bottom left room is going to be our item room, our open right-hand staircase. That could potentially be remove most open staircases if it's not going to be a right-hand staircase, but level 3, that bomb wall is always going to open, except for Zelda's room or the right-hand staircase. So there we go. With that compass in the Gibdo's belly, this is a remove most open staircases room. So this will push. It will be our item.
All right, here's the moment of truth.
It's the raft. We know we don't need that. So, folks, we are going dungeon diving into one of our larger dungeons soon.
So I'm trying to think if Malchior hasn't seen one of his levels because he picked up the raft.
Let's see. The game trolls with one of the other rooms that was being talked about a little bit earlier. The horizontal shoot in 3, which always tends to drop. And of course, tonight we get trolled with it being our Triforce drop room. You can't get to it from below.
And you're going to have to burn a key, actually 2 keys, because you need a key to get into that room. Malchior getting one of the keys back from the keys. So yeah, I think, if I'm Malchior, I go to level 8 just because you want to find that bow. If I'm Shatty, Angel FM raises a good point. Shatty's cleared probably about 75% of that level 6. It might be a very quick play for him to do that.
Oh, true. Now, if the game wants to be nice to us, it's going to be in 7, because we've seen 3 rooms for both runners.
That's right. So Malchior headed towards 8. And actually, 6 is right next door, so the 2 dungeons he needs to spend time in are right here.
Alright, 8 first, so let's see what's happening.
Yeah, this is certainly a tight race. With that, with level 3 having the raft, I think that opens it up definitely for Malchior, so... If Bo were here, though, I think you have to give the edge to Shatty. But yeah, this is much closer than you think. Looking at the Triforce.
And of course, there's no telling what level 9 will do is Shatty sees that raft and says, "No thank you, I have no need of this." And Bogey, how great would it be if this room with all of these Bulls voices is our bow?
That would be good. You have to earn it. So Shatty gonna get his key as well from these keys. Yeah, keys could definitely play a factor in level 9. Both of them sitting at 2 keys at the moment. Shatty getting his 8th Triforce out of level 3. We'll see which play he makes. I think for him, level 6, to me, it seems like a very good play.
Yep, agreed. But we're just in the booth. We don't know what's going on in their heads. We'll see what happens. And chat is also pointing out both guys are down to just 2 keys.
So Shatty going to level 6.
I want this to be in 7 so badly now, so that they'll probably both dig out 6. They'll both dig out 8 because they're right next door, like you said, and then they'll be buried deep in 7. Yep, this was the Triforce room in 8 that Malchior is in.
So I think this might be the stair for Shatty.
Oh, it is in 6! Shatty's going to be very happy that he went there first. And we are going to head out to level 9.
So I think if you Couldn't hear what Shatty said. I think it was something along the lines of, "Let's go, dude."
Great impression. Can you give us a Shatty laugh impression as well?
I cannot recreate the Shatty laugh. It is inimitable.
All right, we're going to grab ourselves a health refill before we head to 9. But of course, if Shatty does win this, he will move on to the semis. Do we know who Shatty would face?
Shatty would face
I can't remember who's on this side.
Winner of TA 909 and Opno Point.
Ah, okay. You know, that series had its first game tonight. I will not spoil anything, but GG's to both runners.
Mrs. Malchior decided to spoil it for everybody.
Alright, this is a pretty decently sized 9. We're gonna get a push block an 8. It's the magical boomerang. Not what Malchior wanted to see.
Malchior just gives the head nod, or yeah, just shakes his head. Nope.
Alright, what are we going to find in this 9? Where is our piggy? Where is our girl?
So it looks like it's a 51 room level 9. Moderate size.
Good counting skills, Bogey.
I am a former mathlete. Just a disclaimer for everybody in chat who's impressed by my counting skills. Malchior out of level 8, headed to level 6. Out of bombs again. We'll see if
oh gosh, that stinks.
that affects his level 6 in any way.
Oh man, these pulls voice. Oh, a great clock from Malchior. Yeah, and chat is pointing out too. Absolutely 0 luxury items so far this seed.
Yeah, no wand, no red ring. It would be fantastic if wand and red ring were both just buried here and
in here.
Yep. Malchior getting trolled again by another shoot room.
Hey, there's our princess on Shatty's side.
I got a princess sighting.
Now where's Bowser?
And once Shatty hears the roar, he will have everything that he needs to know, except he doesn't have a wood sword at the moment. Taking the red
sword.
bubble.
But at least we have a potion that we can restore our... And there is the roar!
So Ganon tucked all the way here in the east. At 101.49, here's Ganon. Shatty wisely potioning up. Actually, as you reminded me yesterday, Shatty fighting Bowser. And my fun fact yesterday did not go through when I shared it. How crazy is it that Nintendo of America's CEO is named Doug Bowser?
Is it really?
That is 100% true.
That's awesome. His future was preordained.
Pretty much. Shatty's last name, clearly not Ganon, but gets the stun lock.
loses the stun lock. You said it, and then it went away.
He's got it. He's probably got like 5 more hits left. And actually, he doesn't have the red ring, so not an easy fight. Certainly a stressful fight in general, even after potioning up.
Ooh, can't take their bot.
Does he have another potion in tow? Oh, he gets the final hit.
And Malchior grabs his Triforce out of 6. Will he dive back in here for the bow? Let's see. No, he's leaving.
Yeah, he might be trying to find some bombs. So yeah, Shatty just a couple rooms away. Just a block clip here, and he will have it. So get your GGs out in chat for your series winner with a official race time GG time of 1:03:49.
1:03:49.
GG's
GG's Shatty. Apparently, Princess is in another castle, which means we have to play another seed tonight. May I suggest the Dave seed that was rolled as a troll earlier?
No, you may not suggest that.
Aww.
Zero praise for Dave Seeds. As we are joined in the booth by our series winner, Shatty. GG, sir.
Hey, thanks, man.
Great job, Shatty!
It's just, what an ending. It was crazy. I don't know if you knew. So I went to fill up before I went to 9. And then I up-A'd. And then I just assumed I was still on recorder. So I was like mashing B, but I was on potion.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
So I had to reset out.
See, you me potioned. Good job.
And then I'm in that Ganon fight. It's just how I keep getting perfect fights. I just don't know. I mean, if anyone needs help with Ganon, just hit me up in the DMs. I'll give you tips. We got it.
Yeah, I think it's time you make the tutorial video for Ganon.
Yeah, the RPG video needs to be updated, I think.
Yeah, walk us through that race. How did you feel in terms of progression throughout?
Yeah, it felt good. I was a little nervous. I was just skipping everything. Then finally I got to like 5, I think. And I was like, well, I have to dig this. That was another Triforce that was in like the 3rd room. And of course, I hit every room and it was like the heart container or something. It's just like, come on. And then just praying the bow was going to be in 3 there at the end.
Yeah, I think if Bo were in 3, that probably would have been. I mean, obviously the result wouldn't have been any different, but I think you probably would have finished 5-7 minutes before you did, as Malchior finds his bow in level 6 here. So just has to. Actually, he has his Triforce here, so he's going to head to level 9 as well. Yeah, very early. You were digging, the 6s, 7s, and 8s. Malchior, found had a death at Death Armos after grabbing the red candle, and then was able to get his wood sword pretty quickly thereafter. So the death did help him get that early, and then he dug level 1 while you were, I think, midway through level 6. So he had the knowledge of ladder and silver arrows very early, but actually took 2 or 3 deaths at the book. So you actually grabbed your book before he did. I think just that difficulty in trying to grab the book, just making his way from where your start screen was to the coast, taking 2 deaths literally on that screen, just rattled him enough where you started to build a little bit of a cushion compared to him. But obviously, with him being in level 9, I'm guessing he's probably only maybe 8 to 10 minutes behind you at most, if I were to guess. But I think those deaths very early that he ended up taking that you did not, may have been the difference, actually. You guys, for the first 5 minutes, were following, neck and neck in terms of overworld exploration. No one ever had a real item advantage. You just had those 2 Triforce out of 6 and 8 that he didn't. And that really was the key to the seed at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy too, right? I mean, that bow was like extremely free, and so are the silvers. This is the type of seed where, if you're racing a nightly, you probably get smoked by like 5 people who picked up that bow. So we're just, really fortunate that for whatever reason he didn't get it either. So,
yep.
I couldn't believe it was like right there. I mean, it was like 3 rooms in.
Yeah, and we were talking about where you would go because you obviously had 2 items in 8, but you had about 75% of that level 6 cleared. As Malchior taking on Ganon at 108.56. Gets his stun lock.
Now, you didn't curse him this time. Shatty, I think Bogey said twice, like, oh, Shatty with a stun lock, and then he had lost it.
Down goes Ganon for Malchior.
He burns the Triforce.
Burns the Triforce.
Might have to ask him for some lessons.
I don't know that Malchior has the location of the princess yet, but
No, has not seen her.
She wasn't too trolly.
And she was what? Down under the V column? Somewhere down that way?
Southwest corner, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just up 2 and left 2 to start. Pretty easy 9. I was a little nervous. I think I had only like 2 keys going in there.
Yeah, keys, I'd say Malchior was more comfortable with them throughout the seed, but by the time you guys were digging 6, you both were down to about 2 keys. It seems like there were a decent amount of keys on the floor here in level 9.
Yeah, apparently. Found them all.
Alright, let's see. Was the thing bombing? No up A yet. Thank you up 8 after Ganon, right, Shatty?
Yeah, I had already seen her, so I knew where to go. Just kind of worked my way that way.
The lovely turnstile room.
Yeah, I'd taken like a stair that kind of brought me to the bottom left. Kind of worked my way back up.
Outside of the raft spots, did you have your overworld fully cleared?
No, I was still missing East Death Mountain. I was getting there eventually. I had a lot left, which is like so frustrating when you only have 1 level. That's always usually the last check. You get to like a couple checks left, and then you start worrying about that raft. It's like, well, where's that? Yeah, so I was pretty happy to find 3. Much better overworld clearing tonight than last night.
Probably not happy to find the raft there in level 3.
Man, God, if that was the bow, that would have been just great. You can do.
Yeah, we were actually hoping that raft was going to be like buried in like 7 or 8 somewhere, and that level 3 was going to be raft blocked, but the dream was crushed.
Oh, it would have been so nice.
Commentators are the worst.
Wow! How dare!
You always say that, and I don't hear you saying that much when you're racing.
That's right. Get your GGs out in chat for Malchior, finishing with an official race time GG time of
1:12:56.
1:12:16.
Oh, 16. I can't read. Oh, GG's to both you guys. We'll see if Malchior comes in for an interview. I'm guessing so, because he has been hanging out in chat while we finished watching this with the 15-minute delay.
And we will be joined here in a moment by Malchior. Malchior, welcome to the booth. GG's.
Hey, thanks. GG, Shatty.
Yeah, GG. Well done.
Malchior, if I ask you to take a look, it's in a book, what would you respond?
A dead rainbow.
That screen did not treat you kindly.
I prioritized that too early. Like, well, I don't know if I had 4, 5, 3 hearts. The amount was too few. I know that much. I'm like, I got ladder, yay! And then I got there, I was like, oh god. I was mad at my controller a little bit because I had the grid, or at least I thought I did, and then I walked right up into that was room.
Ah, yeah, had the half tiles north of the that little dock.
Oh, even before that, the first one I ran right into him. It didn't read my right input, but whatever. Because even if I lose those deaths, he wrecks me.
So our sideline reporter, Mrs. Mal, said that you had blurted out. Obviously, she couldn't line up the scream in your household with the events that were happening on screen. But was it one of those book deaths that you had yelled about?
Had to have been, and I'm surprised she hears me from all the way on the other side of the house.
have you hurt yourself
That
in
means-
your yells, Malchior?
No, let's not. That means Baby Mal can also hear me. Thankfully, he's a harder sleeper. She just walked into the room.
Oh man. But no, I guess, Malchior, you were able to show us that the wand was in 7. That would have been super nice to have because, as chat was pointing out, we had 0 luxury items this seed.
Now here's the thing, if not for my terrible early deaths, I was gonna dig that 7 initially. Because I'm like, alright, he's not gonna dig 7, whatever's here, I want it early. But since I'd already set myself behind, I'm like, alright, well now I can't play stupid. I have to try and play smart. So digging 7, when I can get a try 2 rooms in, doesn't seem right. But originally it was on the plan to just go ahead and go through that.
And yeah,
I got
Shatty
scared
point-
about 3. I was up in top Death Mountain, and I'm like, it's not gonna be here. I was mentally preparing myself. It's not gonna be here. Get ready. I'm digging 6, 7, and 8 for the raft, and I found.
Oh, we were crossing
Oh.
fingers for a raft block.
I know y'all are.
Yeah, if Bo were there, the best thing for you was obviously Bo not being in 3. But yeah, if Bo were there, I think that probably would have sealed the deal, at least for Shatty, just because we had those 2 Triforce. Not that the Triforce were super hard to get in 6 and 8, but still it's 5-7 minutes that Shatty had on you at that moment, and with Raft being there, and as Shatty pointed out, like the bow actually wasn't too difficult to get. It's just whatever route Shatty ended up taking in level 6 took him away from the bow. So it could have been one of those things where he starts to go search for his bow, and you just beeline to it, and you could have caught up. It just didn't end up working out that way, unfortunately, tonight for you.
Yeah, it was interesting how that bow was just like 2 rooms in. If you go straight, I could find it. Maybe I close it to within 5 minutes instead of 10, but overall really good. And I don't know whether to be impressed or disgusted at Mrs. Mal right now. She has just kicked me out of my seat so she can go to the challenge and officially declare a winner tonight.
Wow! Rubbing salt in the wound, Mrs. Mal. I love it.
Thanks, Mrs. Mal.
They say thank you, honey.
And now with that, Shatty, that means you move on to face either TA909 or Opno Point. Thoughts on that upcoming potential race?
Yeah, I mean, both guys undefeated. So obviously really good. Be tough either way. Or previously undefeated, I guess. I think they played tonight and seen 2-1.
I think more importantly, by qualifying for the semifinals, you are now playing for cash. So GG's on that.
Is that right?
Yes.
That is correct.
Oh man. How
I
about
think
that?
you, if memory serves me correctly, you were headed to Vegas soon, so that money is pretty much gone already. So, GG's on spending it already.
Don't go to the MGM.
Dunkin' gift cards for all.
Dunkin'
Excellent.
gift cards, baby.
Yeah, I think your Vegas trip, Mal, may have spilled over into this seed because you did not have any luck gambling.
Oh no, that was so funny at the beginning. It's like, these 20 rupees aren't going to do me anything. Let's see what I can get. Nope, and nope.
All right. Any last thoughts from you guys?
Go win this thing, so I can say I lost to the winner.
I'll try my best. GG's. Oh,
GG's,
I'll
man.
see you next tournament for sure.
More than
Catching up
likely.
again. And yeah, thanks Bogey and Jess for calling both of these, and Can. Appreciate everyone's help on these. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank y'all for hosting this. This was good fun.
It was super fun to watch. Thanks for putting on a great series.
Yeah, GG's to both of you.
Bogey, our time has sadly come to an end.
It is. I'm gonna have to. Well, GG's to you on winning our fantasy football matchup. This
Just
week.
as impressive as this match, I'm sure.
Nearly as impressive. Congratulations on being correct on which room Malchior had died in level 1.
Thank you. The clip's there to prove it.
Yep. Thanks to chat for documenting that. No, this has been a fun series to watch. Obviously, 2 Titans in the Z1R community going head to head, and someone had to win, someone had to lose. Shatty goes home 2-0 in this series. They were both fun. They were both very close. Could have just as easily gone the other way if some things shook out a little bit differently for Malchior, but unfortunately they did not. But yeah, it was great to call these with you and have a fun 2 nights here.
Yep, and of course, thanks as always to Cammy and Renakai, our amazing tracker, for
Absolutely.
keeping things up to date. Another pillar of the community there. And I think that is our last Z1R for the day, but keep your eyes peeled to the Speed Gaming Network the rest of the week. We have plenty of matches left in the quarterfinals, and then we'll be on to the semis.
Yeah, I think TA and Opno play their game 2 tomorrow night. I want to say around 9 o'clock Eastern, somewhere around there, so I will. Yeah, we I think have another semi-final matchup, if I recall correctly, but I don't recall who.
If I had the sheet up, I would look. I'm going to go grab the sheet so we know for sure.
Actually, the other matches might be done. So yeah,
Yes, that's correct.
Tuesday, 9 p.m., Opno versus TA, and Game 3 if necessary. Wednesday at 8 p.m., and then, yeah, we'll have semifinals thereafter.
Should be a fun time. So yeah, we'll see y'all back tomorrow at some point on some channel for more entertaining Z1R content for Speed Gaming Live 2023. Everyone have a fantastic evening.